Danganronpa.
So yeah, I'm not really in like the best of spirits right now, and Monokuma isn't really doing me any favors. I had an anxiety attack earlier this morning, so you know, honestly, I was kind of debating on like whether I should play or really stream this game today. But I decided to keep doing it just because maybe tomorrow could be like a complete rest day, and sometimes I feel like I should just straight up just like keep going. But with that being said, who cares, I guess, about my mental problems. We're gonna be going continuing with Danganronpa, and we're actually gonna be starting at chapter 2 today. And yeah, hopefully we can have a great time, even though, you know, our girlfriend, our assistant, she just died, so you know, that's amazing. Actually, that's completely terrible. My gosh, the fact that he didn't even say a thing, it's just silence. And you know what I just realized? I'm acting like I just played this for the first time, right? But look, this is where it all happened that one night. And we're just in this room. You know, actually, I know this is like the start of the episode, but I want to get a little bit dark for a second here. And I could actually, the reason why I'm thinking about this right is because this situation. So years ago, when I stayed in like this house from the time that I was like, or this apartment from the time I was like 7 all the way up until I was like 14, right? And during that time, my freaking me and my family, we just stayed there in that time. There was lots of memories and all this other stuff that happened there. One day we had to move, and I learned one day after we moved, like months afterwards, there were these people that moved into my old house. And you know, I cherish this place a lot. Like sometimes I would be like, man, when I'm older, I might actually want to go move back to that place, you know, just for no reason. I probably wouldn't get the same apartment, but it would be kind of cool. So I go and I go back there, you know, a couple of times because my friends would still live over there, and I learned of one of the most terrible stories ever. Now, I don't want to get too explicit because YouTube sucks, but let's just say that someone was shot and killed basically in the house, the apartment that I lived in. And again, this is right around the time where I was like, man, I still kind of want to live over here someday. And then I realized that happened. Now, not only did that happen in the same apartment that we stayed in, this happened in the exact same room that I used to, like my childhood room that I was in. What really makes this bad is because, first of all, it was a very gruesome situation. Someone had a gun, and it was like a really powerful one. And I don't want to get too much into it, but they were pregnant. It was one of the most horrifying things I've ever heard. I used to blame myself for that because of certain situations that happened around that time. I was only like 13, 14, and I was nowhere near these people. Like, I didn't know these people at all. Of course, they just moved into my house. But sometimes I think to myself, man, maybe if we still lived in that house, maybe that would have never happened. And sometimes I think about situations like that because it haunts me. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. This room is giving me like that same feeling right now. It's giving me like a sense of dread that I don't think I've ever felt, ever even playing this game. So, yeah, man, Danganronpa brings some stories out of you, and it's a very dark story. But yeah, oh, bless those people. I mean, just look at this. Like, Literally, Sayaka was killed in this bathroom. And look, scrubbed away clean, like nothing happened. She's gone. Like, she truly is gone. Let that sink in. Like, wasn't she just a bloodied mess right there? Wasn't she literally just stabbed by Leon in the chest a little while ago? Wasn't she cowering in fear, locking the door? God, I don't think this moment has ever been more heavier. Like, I've never played this game like this, and this moment has ever been like this heavy. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. I just can't. I can barely do the voice right now. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths, man. Fuck Leon. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said? I imagine it'll be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bedroom. Jesus Christ, man. Read the room.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? I think that'd be worse. Well, staying there with her scent just still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't run away from her death. Makoto? Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here.
you got it.
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? You know, I gotta give some credit. Sometimes it's better to just feel the feelings in the moment, and then eventually they'll pass. But embracing those feelings, I feel like that's something that some people are just, or a lot of people, most people are afraid of. And, you know, I can understand why Hina would say something like that, but sometimes, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be better to just feel those feelings for a while, you know? But she still is amazing. I love her. And she does not... Whew, this guy right here is going to piss me off. Anyway, we were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have a reason to do something like that.
Stop talking.
Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay
The
with
mastermind
this?
seems to be much more powerful than we might ever expected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then...
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
What?
Know what?
I can't take
want to
it.
live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's because...
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves.
But...
So,
If we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? Dang. Ooh.
So it would seem...
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
Damn. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would have happened to us if we'd refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the whole... Nah, something. Whatever.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is official.
Oh. Wait, what? I hate when he does this. I'll go back. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you. That's about how much I can see you even when you try to hide.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Hold on. You know what? I never actually paid attention to this line. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions. You know, Danganronpa, shut up. You know, that's actually pretty true, though. Imagine people just having a moment to blame others for what's happened in their lives. That it's in of itself is a burden to people who are going through things. You know, like you have that burden can, I don't know.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay, this game kind of. What was that about just now? Was he saying it was our fault that it happened? That's pretty cool, man.
Don't fuck with me.
Piece of shit. Who does he think he is? I think the idea is just the fact that we just can't blame ourselves. Well, we have to understand in this situation, Leon died because he killed someone. And the responsibility is knowing that we ordered and we understood that he was the killer and we brought him to be punished. Now, because of the situation that we're in, that is the kind of the responsibility that, like, the responsibility is on us, because honestly, at the end of the day, maybe if we could have just came to a conclusion and just sacrificed all of ourselves, like maybe everyone could have died, but we didn't do that. The responsibility is knowing that we did choose for Leon to be the one to be executed, and I think that's some pretty mature commentary on that, because the burden would be constantly saying it was our fault. It was our fault for what happened to Leon. It's our fault for why this is all happening, and we can't let that happen because it's not. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the mastermind is the reason who put us into the situation, but at the end of the day, we still decided to kill other people. I guess I'm just in a really deep mood, I guess. I don't know. There's something, I guess, to make you think. And so the day drew to a close. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates. Jeez. Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. He got excited about that. Boy's life of despair. Is that freaking Taka and freaking Celeste up there? What the heck? I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it. Oh my god, dude.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
What the fuck?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why is he asserting dominance so hard? He's the only one doing this, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my.
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
Oh god, that does not sound right. In this context, I do not like this.
Ah, doesn't this just feel great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for?
I don't know what you just said.
Why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise?
Hey!
If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing those exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fists.
I don't know what's going on.
Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't, I mean, dang. It doesn't matter. Just get to the point. Did you really just call us down here just to exercise?
Hey,
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Okay, so then...
I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
What the heck?
A whole new world?
you guys.
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your ADD and ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated these days.
The fact that this game was made in 2010.
Very nice.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
Basically what he's saying is that another floor has opened up for the school. I'm just gonna freaking spoil it. Because obviously, in the other, if you look around the school before, you can see that there were stairs and stuff, and they were blocked off, and well, yeah. With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more tired, of course, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Could it
Is he
be-
talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about
That
that.
seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look.
Hey,
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet back at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that?
Got it!
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving. Okay. That was pretty good. I'm sorry. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Literally. No one is here. So why are we still here? Gotta leave. Girl, what you want?
What the heck?
Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is super bad, man. What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there. Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You're serious?
That stuff you see lined up there, any god could come by and use it to send a message. Ugh, I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Well, yeah. I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. That was super random. What is he talking about? Is he high, like, actually? Send a message? In the display case are trophies and other items. Winning championships and stuff could probably naturally come to anyone going to school here. Yeah, what are you talking about? That is so random. Was that just a random... I don't even know how that could tie into the plot. Like, what is this about? Anyway. The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is that what Monokuma said by my new world? If so, what's up there? Man, the fact that all the freaking windows are bolted. This is the second floor of the school. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's got to be something here. And then the fact that you can't really see the upstairs, like the... I know I've commented on this before, but like still, it's so insane that we can't look directly up here. Oh, hey guys.
Just a second.
Oh, Makoto. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A pool. There's a pool here. A pool. Whoa, you don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
Okay.
And there's a ton of exercising equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out. Hi, sorry, I wasn't looking at my Discord. Yeah, it's all good, you know. It's a little chill session. You know what I'm saying? We're just starting chapter 2. Nothing big deal. Actually, in all my playthroughs of Danganronpa, like recent playthroughs, I've never gotten farther than chapter 2. So after we get to like after chapter 2, it'll be a pretty long time since I've played this game past that point. So yeah, that make it literally I think like since like 2020 actually. Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual. I hate you. Hey Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet? No. I don't like wearing swimsuits. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing.
But
Still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercising equipment you could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger. You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
yeah.
But I'm not brave enough to step foot into the locker room. Huh? You don't even want to go in the locker room? It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Someone else says hi? Who is this? Oh man, I can't even see like who chatted. That's insane. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, I currently do not have everything like opened, so it's kind of hard for me to like switch back and forth. By the way, like the stream if you want to. Oh, Leo is hungry says hi. What's going on? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Danganronpa Chapter 2, where we have gotten really, really emotional for no reason recently. Yeah, so I'm gonna go on ahead and do that stuff. But yeah, that's a pretty weird phobia though. Is it? Actually, it kind of is when you really think about it. The second floor has opened up, the living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available.
Whatever else is going on, I must admit, things have been much more comfortable for us.
Do you understand?
If things continue like this, the occasional class trial may not be so bad. Whoa, her eyes. She crazy. We like it. Sorry, what? No, I didn't say anything. Did we talk to Hina? I don't think we talked to Hina. Well, I mean, sure we already did. Yeah, she's talking crazy about pools and stuff like that. The locker rooms connect to a pool. It looks super nice and big and fantastic to swim in. And what was that? I'm beyond excited right now. I can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm getting kind of mad thinking about it. Why are you getting mad? Why didn't you just ask? You know, I kind of want to see what's in the girls' locker room. Behind this door is the locker room? No, it's the bathroom. Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker rooms. Really?
Of course.
Guys, I don't understand. Why is he kind of freaking me out when he does that? Remember to like the stream, by the way. You know, yeah, sorry. Really? If you want to unlock the locker room, you'll have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line. What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for their scandalous sexual depravity.
Oh, Jesus.
See, there's a Gatling gun that's mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all...
Just a second.
I bet it'd really get hurt to get shot by that thing.
Whoa! Hina! Who would have fucking... Did the bear give any regulations that you have to go in, that you have to go into the locker room, just change in your room instead of... Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could literally just change in the room. You don't have to do all that. No, I think it'd be a little worse than that. What would happen if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could go borrow a girl's notebook, and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, well then how's this sound?
I got it.
Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give their handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
Honestly.
I do not imagine anyone would have lent their handbook out in the first place.
Is that okay?
After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using the handbook.
So,
But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
Of course.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you're trying to humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch. Then, in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them. All I care about is protecting the holy image of the school itself. I don't care what happens in your private dorms. By force or by cunning, do whatever you want.
just the worst.
I hate you so much.
See ya.
Guys, that's actually implying some very bad things. That's implying some very horrible things. I don't like where this is going. Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up.
You got it.
Celeste, Chihiro, you want to come with me?
As for me,
There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
Guys, why do we have to look at it like this? Monokuma, please delete that.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'll pass this time. How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it. Why didn't she just ask me? You know, she could have just asked me. I legitimately love swimming though. Like not even just because I like Hina. I legitimately love swimming. So I definitely would go try to like swim against her and swim some laps. I'd probably die, but like, you know, I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Excuse me, Makoto. I'm actually pretty way off. Wow, a punching bag, and then what even is this actually? Like, what is this? It's a punching bag. One of these things. It isn't even attached to any weights or anything. It's like a, what you call that thing? That thing that goes like this, and then that's it. I don't really know. And then there's a pull-up bar, I guess. And then a sandbag, and then another punching bag. It's a pretty lame gym. Wow. Look at the model right there. Now, this is an interesting poster. Obviously, someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this here? Oh, man. It's perfectly fine. I wish I had my controller playing this right now. Oh, that's weird. I never get used to doing that. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Lockers? Well, I would expect to see that at any one. We got a lot more Monokuma coins for that. We should probably go spend some. Cool. Yeah. Monokuma, you were only in there. That means you were only one. You were the only one in there. That means you could put that clearly pull rep damaging poster. You hypocrite. Yeah. Why? Like, of course, Monokuma is just trying to like mess with us. Of course, any chance he gets. I'm not really surprised that he would just put that kind of poster in a place like that. But again, like I said before, in many different times, if you want to go to the next available like place, the most interesting place, then just kind of just see what the what do you call those things? The exclamation points are. But like I said, I kind of want to go and see where the let me see. I want to go see about the Monokuma coins if I can right now. I should look around the school first. I need to. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I'm stupid and I just can't do things. I mean, honestly, nothing else is really too much new. It's just like a whole bunch of new classrooms, different kanji on some of the walls. I guess Sakura's here. The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. And then there's that.
I see.
This must be what he meant by a new world.
Huh.
I should probably take a really close look around.
No way. No way, Jose. If he put a poster in the boys' room, does that mean he also put one in the girls'? It would be uneven otherwise. I'm pretty sure he has to, because although I don't know what girls are gonna look at, because I'm not into guys and stuff like that, so I don't know what the heck he would put in there. I really don't know what you put in there. I don't even remember what you put in there in the first place. But, yeah. You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko? Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far. Indeed. There's a plethora of books, it's true. But the content seems lacking.
Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
That's actually my best. That's actually the best section. Comic books, young adult. That stuff's a waste of time.
I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Ooh, the lady does protest too much, methinks.
Oh my god.
I bet you're secretly in boy-on-boy action.
Into that boy love stuff. Boy on boy? I don't care if it's an anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that will be trashed and forgotten in half a decade. Just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me and you've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, obviously because she's like the ultimate writing prodigy, and he's the ultimate fanfic creator. Yeah, he's kind of crazy. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. You are at a school. Why would it have comics in it? You know, that's a good question. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen like even in the cool section of the libraries. I've never seen that type of stuff. It would be at book fairs. Like if we had like a books fair at school, we would see stuff like video game sheets and yeah. But maybe like Darwin would be kid. Like that was a thing we had. That was regular. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Oh god, strange. Thank you. It's remarkably dusty here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
I'm absolutely shocked.
How come?
I have all the books here and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfics is just porn done by a bunch of amateurs. Oh god.
You just don't get it. Not at all.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now hear this. Appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius.
Here we go.
My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me, thank God. You said it, and I said it. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it?
Stop talking.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud. What? Hey, what's that room back there? What's behind this door? It's some kind of archive. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Man, if you don't go in that freaking room by yourself, why would you not? Why would you just listen? Someone please separate these two for at least a day. Yeah, seriously. It's like fire and water at that point. It's crazy. They do something kind of similar, but they don't. The shelf is packed with tight books. But looking at the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they've been pretty careless about keeping it nice. A lot of Kuma Kuma. So, I don't know. I was thinking about doing the whole get all the Monokuma coins thing. I don't really have a reason to do that, though. Hey, it looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old. My God, it really does look old. Like, look at that thing. It looks like something from, like, 2008. Then again, I don't know about this time. Maybe at this time it was more newer than it is now, but I don't know. It's all covered in dust. It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Not bad. I mean, too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Loan? What does loan mean? Hold on. I didn't realize. What's that sign mean? I just did that. I don't know why I just did that again. Alright, I'm freaking avoiding the freaking mail thing in the room for no reason. The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter? What's this? An invitation to smash? I mean, Hope's Peak Academy?
Indeed.
It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside? But we shouldn't read other people's mail without permission.
Is that right?
What we shouldn't do is leave this here without finding out what's inside. Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, for most serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure has been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are awaiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed.
It would seem...
Hope's Peak has stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old. So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago? Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here a few days ago. But it didn't get that sense. I didn't get that sense at all. Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been all over in the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened a year ago, right? But before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school, and I never saw something about this.
So, in other words...
That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in here. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
However...
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because their school has already closed down. That would be a nice, simple solution if it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end of Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What do they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us right now?
Now,
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue, on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find out more details. So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. I don't know why I'm giving VijaKam like this deep voice. It's a stark contrast from where I was before with the British voice. The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough for us to get out of here? Or, anyway, now I have a pretty good idea what's on the second floor, but I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else might find something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible. Alright. That's a lot. I don't even know what notes to write down for that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything new? Anything interesting? My God. Any interest? What? Oh, wait. Did anyone discover any interesting? What? Am I high or does this sentence not make sense? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything? I think I'm having a stroke.
Yes, indeed.
There's a library
Okay.
and a pool, a freaking pool, and locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
Well,
There was. I gotta do this right. Okay. I gotta do that. Okay. The smoker voice. There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route. Yeah, she's right. You know what? How about we do another microphone test? How about we do that? Yeah.
I see. Quiet down and listen. You hear me? Ha 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 ha!
Are you okay with this?
Yo. What? What? Hey, come on. What? Stop fucking around. You piece of...
So then,
Yeah.
This. Oh.
You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Good morning. Get ready. Oh, I wanted to let you know that your e-handbooks have been updated. New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
Hey, Makoto.
What? No. Wait. Turn the volume down. Turn the volume down. You mean to tell me this entire time that I've been talking? How long have I been talking? How long? Not sure for how long. I kind of zoned out. How long have I been muted? I would presume ever since I said to myself, let me test something, because that was a little bit ago. This was before, when I think I was what was I doing? I think I was gonna talk at Sakura, I think, and then I was muted. This entire time I've been muted? No. Nah. Are you serious? Hold on. I need to see. Oh my God. 5 minutes ago. You know, how about we do that? I've been muted for 8 minutes. I have been muted for 8 minutes. I've been talking. I've been saying things. And straight up oh my God, I can't believe that. I legitimately cannot stand when I do stuff like that. Wow. And I just muted the desktop audio. Oh my God. I've been muted for 8 minutes. I mean, you didn't really miss much. You just heard me talking about the game or whatever. Let's actually see. You know, I was just talking about the game, stuff like that. You know, and I was just talking about the fact that, like, oh yeah, in terms of the school regulations, it's like the 10 Commandments of the Bible. It's like the best thing to know in Danganronpa is if you're a true fan of Danganronpa, then you got to know all the school regulations. Because I don't know it actually, so I'm not a true fan apparently. And then what else did I say? Then I thought that the Monokuma Theater thing meant something about Makoto, but I think I have a deeper understanding of what it really meant. Done for today. Let's see. That I can't cuss as mono. I think I already said that though. Yeah, other than that, I thought that shut up me. All right, yeah, so yeah, I was muted for a little second and that was embarrassing. I said a couple of things. Wow, I hate my life. Anyway, let's get back to Danganronpa. I can't hear your game. Okay, now I can. Morning, Makoto. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Yo.
Nope, still working on Byakuya and Taka. Byakuya is no surprise, but it's strange Taka's not here yet. Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed. I'm sure they'll be here soon. See, it's hard doing that voice because you gotta deliberately destroy it. It's hard. So it's like, I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
Let's see.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem, which is I am thirsty.
Hey, come on.
Well, is that a problem? Hifumi, would you make me some tea? Huh? Milk tea, if you please. How does that taste? Milk in tea? I've never understood that. Milk in tea? Milk in tea? Milk in tea, chat? I'm serious. Seriously?
Well,
Why me?
let's see.
Get around this figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent. Oh God, I did all that in that one sentence. That's your reason? Oh my God, I didn't mean to do that. That's your reason?
This is fine.
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Oh.
Okay. And he just does it. Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way into the kitchen. And a few minutes later, thank you for waiting. Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached. Finally. You could have made some for the rest of us, you know. I am emphatically he just said a whole bunch of words just now. I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. So that's why he was doing it. Oh, fucking simp. You're worse than freaking soda. Wow, he figured out the 8-minute thing at about the same time. Have had plenty of milk, not tea, so know how to close that. Know how that goes together. Milk with coffee? I don't even drink coffee, but it's like the only way that coffee can be drunk. To me. Milk in tea though? Like, I love milk and I love tea. I'm one of those people that's not actually lactose intolerant. How is milk and tea good to go together? I do not understand that. It's all about the law of casuality. Basic instinct, act and react. Well then, if you don't mind. A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Oh.
Wait, mate. Chotomate. She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall. Whoa.
What?
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
First of all, my dude, I thought you were only into 2D. I thought you were only into 2D, my guy. What are you doing? I thought you only liked 2D. 3D is apparently enough for you? Kind of contradict yourself a lot, sir.
I hate this kind of tea. I don't understand.
Yes, indeed.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop, just any normal everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. Then they ask me, would you like some lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, yes, I would like some milk tea. I would like some milk tea, please. In this case, along with in my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. The fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right there before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments. Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process. So what she's saying is because she doesn't like it because the milk wasn't added during the process of making the actual tea portion. See, I don't know if she knew this, but like making tea is like kind of condiment central, right? You get some water, you boil it, you get a tea bag, you put it into a cup, you get the boiling water, and then you put it into the cup. It's very simple. The condiment is literally the water because you're adding to the tea and it's going into the cup with the water. And then you might like, I don't know, add some sugar or whatever, and then whatever like stuff like milk. How does that doesn't even make any sense. Because the entire process of making, so what you're saying is you want, which honestly I actually used to do, I still do. You would boil the tea bag in the water with the boiling water and the tea at the same time, so all of that stuff is mixed together, and that's that. Like I don't understand what I get it. Like, that is so stupid, but it's so her. You know what, slay queen. You know, I'm sorry, that was nasty. If I had to describe our Sarah reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. But I went through all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther? Yes, I realize it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
This isn't a restaurant, ma'am.
Well, yeah, we don't exactly
What the freak was that voice?
what.
How do I do this voice again, man? I'm sorry, guys, man. I'm losing my voices now.
Well, we don't exactly have a menu.
I just combined Kermit and his voice for some reason.
You little bitch.
Whoa! 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 Calm down there. Calm down there, little lady. Calm down there, rock star. Okay? Okay. I'm just saying. That came out of nowhere. Okay? I don't even remember her saying that to me. You know what? How about you make your own tea? I'm sorry. Like, don't talk to me like that. That doesn't matter. Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine. I don't even know what to say to that. I have nothing.
You little piggy will bring it right out.
I do so love question. So he's only doing this because he's into her. That is such a simp. Like, God, you were like a totally different person just now. I don't know. It's kind of I think it's a part of the deal. Yeah, shit. You surely really went psycho there. I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I hate to have her as an enemy. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. She's one scary chick. I don't know why I did like that. The dining hall doors flew open and one of their late arrivals came storming in. But bad news, everyone. There is a mystery afoot. Huh? What happened? It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself. Maybe he just wasn't there?
I think maybe...
I'd like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him. Oh, what he meant by that? He didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
Listen to me!
Oh, I was just about to suggest the same thing.
What's your problem?
Stop trying to open up, everyone. Okay then, I'll go check his room one more time. I'll just keep on hammering that button until I get a response.
Well then.
Very well then. Then the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's too late. You know. This whole game is 2D, exactly. Or maybe you should have explained that first, you snob. Exactly. Mystery wall. Oh boy, let me see something really quickly. I'm going to check this thing right here. Okay, never mind. Also going to check this right quick. Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might have Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again.